What's up guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to a brand new video. I finally have some plans for today, by the way. I desperately need motorcycle pants and gloves. If you guys have seen the previous video, you guys might have seen that I mentioned that I need new gloves. And when it comes to pants, I obviously have full leather gear, but when it comes to riding around the city or just smaller rides, or stuff where I'm not gonna ride super fast all the time, I kind of wanted to have like a normal set of pants that kind of sort of protect you at least a little bit while also having a lot of pockets, hopefully with zippers, so you know stuff won't tend to fall out when you're riding, which is very important. And yeah, I mean, I desperately need them because I don't know if you guys can see, but I just got those joggers with basic ass pockets. They don't have zippers, and I'm just always scared that I'll be losing my phone, and you obviously don't want that to happen, right? Today is Saturday, and there's literally like 1 or 2 bike shops that are open right now, and for me to get to those, it kind of requires me going through the tunnels. So again, I hope it doesn't bother you guys, I hope it's not boring, and I'll try to find some better roads for the next videos. By the way, I did change a few settings on my Insta360 Ace Pro 2. You guys won't be able to see the difference in the tunnel, obviously, but hopefully the colors should be a little more colorful, a little more vibrant, and hopefully it should look even a bit better now, because I still don't have my ND filter. I am planning to get it, but I've just been spending a lot of money in the past few months, so I'm just trying to save up. And from what I saw, the footage on the Ace Pro 2 as it is with no ND filter looks pretty good, so obviously an ND filter will help a lot, but I don't think I'll need that like right away. Boys, by the way, I hope you guys aren't able to hear the GPS, because obviously, as you guys can see, I don't have a phone holder yet, which means I just have my phone connected to my Cardo and I have my GPS playing all the navigation to my ear, which means I don't really know where I'm going. It's kind of a guessing game, but it's fun. So yeah, I just hope you guys don't hear that, because I don't think it would be too enjoyable for you guys. And I think we should be here pretty soon. I think we have to get on the highway for a little bit, so we're gonna have a little bit of fun, and then I think we're getting right off the highway pretty quickly, and we should be there. By the way, here you guys would maybe be able to see the difference in the video colors, so hopefully you guys do see the difference, and hopefully it is better. If you guys think it looks better than my previous video, let me know in the comments below. I'll definitely be happy for any feedback that I'll get. And with that being said, I think it's highway time. Alright, I have no clue how far I have to go. I've been to this shop only once. Just go, man. He's letting you go. Hello, good police officers. What happened here? Did you guys crash? No crash. What the hell? Okay. I don't know what happened then. we can't really do too much here. There's construction going on here either way, so it is what it is. But maybe on the way back we could have a little bit of more fun. Maybe I should brake a little more. What the fuck? Oh my god, I was gonna use my clutch and I was gonna blip my throttle, and then I kind of just didn't use my clutch and I kind of just shifted it forward. It's okay, but when you're using your auto blipper, you always have to have your throttle fully closed. So that's my mistake. Sorry, baby girl. Are we gonna be lost? Really? No, I think we got it. I think we got it, guys. Turn left, then turn right. I am doing so. Turn right. Thank you. I've heard it before. In 200 meters, your destination will be on the left. Let's go, boys. We found it. We didn't get lost. Alright, boys, so unfortunately they didn't have any pants that I would want, but they did have some nice gloves. I did get very similar ones to these ones. These are the Alpine Stars SP2 V3s, and I got the Alpine Stars SP8 V3s. So they should be a little bit better than the ones that I have, should have a little more padding. I'm going to show them to you guys in the next video. I'm going to be breaking them in and all that good stuff. I wish we could have some highway fun right now, boys, but I have a backpack on, not a girl, but an actual backpack with my gloves, and I definitely don't want to lose it. So I will be driving a little more normal on the highway right now because I don't want the backpack to just open up. Also, one last thing about the new gloves, the SP8 V3s, I think they were on sale because I paid a little over $100 US, which I think is a pretty fair price for those gloves. I'll definitely test the gloves out in the next video, and I'll give you guys a few of my thoughts, a little bit of a review on the gloves. Nothing too long, nothing too crazy, but I'll definitely talk about them at least a little bit. At least a little bit of a pull. We just gotta take it chill because there's a few like intersections or small roads like this one, and I don't want a car not seeing me and just, you know, get in front of me, because obviously I am going pretty fast for this road. And there's going to be a lot of drivers that will not expect this kind of speed here. Hopefully you guys can see how many bumps are on this road. I'm freaking moving around like a crazy dude. Alright, I know where we can go. Not really a place for crazy rides, but you know, it'll be alright. Also, guys, I did want to mention a few plans that I have with this bike when it comes to upgrading it. You guys can obviously tell that the bike is stock right now, except for the higher windscreen, which I got from Puig. I hope that's how you pronounce their brand name. It's P-U-Y-G, and I think they're a company from Spain or Italy. Not 100% sure, but I think they're from Spain or Italy. And yeah, I really love this windscreen. Probably one of the best looking windscreens you can get for this bike, and probably one of the highest ones as well. So basically Puig has two options for windscreens for this bike. They either have the R Racer, which is this one, which is what some people call the double bubble because it's just pointed upwards. Pretty simple. And then Puig also has the Z Racer windscreen, which kind of has like a Z cut over here and then has the bubble, and then obviously another Z cut here. I think the difference in height is about like 10 millimeters or so. Not a big difference. This is just a bit taller, so you should be able to have a little more wind protection than from the Z Racer one. I do have to give Puig shit though, not because it's bad quality or not because it was hard to install or anything like that, It was just because, how come in 2025 you don't have an add to cart button on your fucking website, man? How? Basically, they have all of their parts on their website. They have all of the info about each part on the website. They have prices there. They have all sorts of lists and documents that you can download. But they don't have an add to cart button anywhere on the website. And I have no clue why. Because of that, I had to get the windscreen for a little bit of a higher price through eBay. It was only like maybe $5 more expensive than off of the Buick website. So really not a big deal, but yeah, I did actually wait quite a bit until I received it. Shipping took maybe like 2-3 weeks. But besides having crappy shipping, the windscreen obviously came perfectly fine. The exact one that I ordered, everything was fine. I can't get enough of the acceleration, boys. Absolutely love it. I think I will always love it. Lambo, Ferrari, bro, in the past 2 or 3 videos, we keep getting nice cars. What's going on? Like, is everyone except me rich, or what's going on, boys? Yo! Was that a V4 Panigale? I don't know if that's a V2 or a V4, but either way, man, Ducatis, super sexy, super expensive too. I was actually looking at a Panigale V2, which has a little more power than this. The price difference between this and a Panigale V2 is insane. You would almost be able to buy 2 of those CBRs for the price of one Panigale V2. Bumpy roads, boys. Oh. Guys, I literally just realized I completely forgot to keep talking about all the stuff that I want to get for this bike. I talked about the Buick windscreen and then kind of just ended with it. So basically I have a flippable tail tidy from Flip and Dip again. So it's the same concept where you can just move your plate back and forth so it's visible or not visible. Same thing as I had on my 650R. I like to record this bike. I like to take pictures of this bike, and blurring out every single picture is just time consuming. And I would get a tail tidy either way, so why not just get a flippable tail tidy right away and just cover 2 issues at one time. And the second thing that I got for this bike already is an exhaust from Austin Racing. It is a slip-on, but it goes behind your rear sets, so it's not just like a basic slip-on. And once that gets to me, I'll try to make a different approach than I did with my CBR600R. I do want to make a whole video about installing it, not just talking about it. I want to try and showcase all the stuff that you need to remove, how you put it back. So hopefully it'll be like a full in-depth video, and hopefully it'll look pretty nice, boys. So anyways, those 3 things: higher windscreen, tail tidy, and the exhaust. That's kind of like the top 3 things that I'm gonna get for pretty much every one of my bikes. Obviously later on I want some other accessories, maybe some levers, maybe some lever guards, maybe like a more comfortable seat. I'll just look into it. Maybe like an integrated tail light that will have like blinkers in it as well. Just a bunch of stuff, but for right now it's gonna be exhaust, tail tidy, and higher windscreen. And I think that's enough, boys. Alright boys, I think I'm gonna leave off the video here. If you guys enjoyed this one, please hit that like button, subscribe, hit the notifications, and I'll see you boys in the next one. Peace!